let's look into the fourth operator, that is increment and decrement operator. First let's see the increment. So in increment we have the pre-increment and the post-increment. So in pre-increment, the pre-increment operator is placed before operand. So here b is the here 20 is the operand and plus is the operator. So we will place this operator, increment operator symbol before the operand. So example, b is equals to plus 20. So now 20 is the operator and this plus is the operator. This is an operand and this is an operator. So we place this pre-increment operator before the operand. Now in pre-increment operator, first given value is incremented by 1, then assigned to given variable. So in this pre-increment, first we will increment the value, then after we will assign it to the variable. So first increment, then assign. So if you see an example, a is equals to 15 and b is equals to pre-increment of a. So at the time, first we will increment it. So a is equals to 16 and after increment it 15 will be incremented to the 16 and then we will assign it to the b. So that is b is equals to 16. So first increment, then assign in the pre-increment. Next let's see the post increment. In this post increment, the post increment operator is placed after the operand. So example, x is equals to 13 plus plus. Now 13 is the operand and plus is the operator. So we are placing this post increment operator after the operand. And in post increment, first assign the value to given variable, then increment the value by 1. So we will assign it to the variable, then after we will increment it. So first assign, then increment. So example, a is equals to 20 and b is equals to a plus plus. Then a is 21 and b is the 20. So this is the post increment. In post increment, first we will assign the value, then after we will increment it. This is about the pre-increment and the post increment. Then in decrement we have the pre-decrement and the post decrement. In pre-decrement, first decrement the value of a given variable, then assign it to the given variable. So same as the increment, in pre-increment we first increment, then we assign. The same in the pre-decrement, first we will decrement the value, then after we will assign it to the variable. So here the example, x is equals to 25 and y is equals to minus x. So this operator is placed before the operand in pre-decrement. So x is equals to 24. So first we are decrementing, then after we are assigning to the variable y. So y is equals to 24. Now in post decrement, in first assign the value to the given variable, then decrement the value by 1. So first we will assign it, then after we will decrement the value. So a is equals to 35 and b is equals to a minus. So this operator is placed after the operand and a is equals to 34 and b is equals to 35. So first we are assigning to the b, then after we are decrementing the value. Now these are the examples for pre-increment, post-increment, pre-decrement and the post-decrement. So x is equals to 12 and y is equals to plus x. So first we have to increment, then after we have to assign. So x is equals to 13 and y is equals to 13. And the post-decrement, p is equals to 45 and q is equals to p plus plus. So the plus operator is placed after the operand and p is equals to 46. First we have to assign it, then after we have to increment it. So x is equals to 10 and y is equals to minus x. Example for the pre-decrement. So x is equals to 9 and y is equals to 9. So first we have to decrement it, then we have to assign it to the variable. Now the same in p is equals to 40. This is an example for post decrement. And q is equals to p minus. So p is equals to 39. So first we have to assign it to the variable, then after we have to decrement it, and then q is equals to 40. So this is about the increment and decrement. Let's see the C program to implement all these increments. Now write a C program to implement increment and decrement operators. So first we have to include the header files, hash include stdio.h and hash include conio.h. Then it starts with the main function. Now the block of code we write within the flower brace. Now first we have to declare the variables. So I am declaring the variables as a, b, c, d and pre-I, pre-d, post-I and post-d. So this, now in this a, b, c, d I will be giving the values, and in pre-I it prints the pre-increment, and pre-d it prints the pre-decrement, and post-I is for post increment, and post-d is for the post decrement. So after declaring the variables, we have to if you want to clear the previous output programs, then we can use the clear screen function. Then after, first I am taking a as 15. Now I want to find out the pre-increment for the a. So a is equal to 15 and pre-increment is equals to plus a. So in pre-increment, first we will write the operators before the operand, then ended with semicolon. Now printf, in this printf, a is equals to percentile d and \n. So we use this \n for the to get the next statement in the next line. To get it the new line, we use the \n. Then next, after this we have I want to print pre-I, which is a pre-increment. So after increment, that equals to percentile d. So this first percentile d will be printing the value of a, and next percentile d will be printing the pre-increment. So a equal to 15 and pre-increment will be plus I. Now next I am taking the b variable, that is for the pre-decrement. So b is equals to 20 and pre-decrement is equals to minus b. Now the next printf, b is equals to percentile d and the \n pre-decrement equals to percentile d. Now first percentile d is for the variable b and second percentile d is for the pre-decrement. So that value after the decrement will be stored in the pre-d. It will be stored in this variable. When we are printing here, that percentile d will be replaced by the pre-decrement value. Now next, c is equals to 32. This is for the post increment. So post increment, post, that is equals to c++. So post increment, we write the operators after the operand. So that is c++, and printf, c is equals to percentile d and the \n, post I is equals to percentile d. So first percentile d is for the value of c, and second post I for the second percentile d for the post I. So this value will be stored in the post I variable and it will be printed here. Next, d is equals to 57. Now I want to do the post decrement for the 57. So post d is equals to d minus, and next printf is d is equals to percentile d and the \n post d is equals to percentile d. So first percentile d is for the d and next percentile d is for the post d. So all the operators we have included here, pre-increment and then pre-decrement, post increment and the post decrement. So then after, get ch and the return 0, the code. Next we have to close the curly brace. Now let's see the output for this program. Now output is a is equals to 16 and pre-I is equals to 16 and b is equals to 19 and pre-d is equals to 19 and c is equals to 33 and post I is equals to 32 and d is equals to 56 and post I is equals to this post d is equals to 57. So these all are operators same like we have seen in the examples. So first one is for the pre-increment. So in pre-increment, first we will increment, then after we will assign, and same in the pre-decrement, first we will decrement, then after we will assign. In post increment, first we will assign the value, then after we will increment it, and then same in the post decrement also. So this is about the increment and the decrement operators.